little sugar buggers, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Springston Legacy. So in the previous episode, we left off at the dinner party, which has now been over for about 2 hours or so, but we still have one guest that is lingering, and it is Mr. Dallas Boswell. So I've noticed, and I think you guys may or may not have too, that the entire freaking night, Dallas could not keep his ojos off of Indi. I mean, obviously, she is literal gold, and she's gorgeous. However, I'm not really sure why he has such an infatuation with her. I don't know if it's his own little like ulterior motives or he's genuinely interested in her. His pretty freaking gray eyes definitely do not do him any justice because the guy is literally freaking just, I don't know, he's really captivating. Like, his eyes aren't the only thing. I could see Indi kind of, you know, falling for him a little bit, and their relationship has definitely started to, I guess, evolve a little bit. I'm gonna ask him to leave because it is 4 o'clock in the freaking morning. But you're probably wondering, Indigo, why in the world of all people would you be sitting here trying to, you know, shack up with all the vampires in the hood if you have two guys that really are into you back home? And I think it's kind of self-explanatory. He is such a dumb and he is locking us inside because she wants to get back to Anaya. I want her to get back to Anaya so freaking bad. It is ridiculous. Like, I literally miss that girl so much. I asked him to leave, but I think he took that kind of like offensively, but I didn't mean it in a mean way or anything. I don't know, he's sensitive. Anyway, that's not a bad thing. But yeah, she really wants to get back to Anaya, and she's gonna need somebody who knows how to get back home. And the only way she's gonna be able to do that is by, well, I guess kind of rubbing elbows with whoever she can. And she saw a weak link in Dallas because he had already kind of, how do you say, taken an interest in her. I know that's so bad, and you're probably gonna be like, ooh, this girl's getting dirty, but you gotta get your hands dirty sometimes to get them clean, if you know what I mean. And we have got to get our butts back to freaking stand Myshuno, like, stat. Like, we need to, you know? So anyways, Leroy, he is up and he is going to go and get ready for school. I don't know if we did our homework fully as of yesterday, but no, we did. Perfect. Awesome. So he's going to go over here and practice the organ for a little while as well. Now, you guys seem to be pretty spot on with each sim and their, you know, motives or their agenda or kind of what they're striving for in life. Nick Ravini wants to be the head honcho. He wants to keep his little empire on the top of the elite, creating like this secret society and just being super freaking powerful. Then we've got Amelia, whose main goal in life is to create her vampire family, turning as much vampires as she possibly can and kind of keeping Indi under her wing. Then, of course, we have Indigo, who just honestly doesn't want anything to do with the vampire life at this point in her, you know, existence, and she just wants to get back to her daughter and almost forget this whole thing has ever happened. Leroy just wants to be a normal teenager. He has a girl that he's really interested in, but due to the fact that, you know, she's more of a normal member of society and he's more elite, more royal, his dad doesn't really want him involving himself with her because they're not exactly up to his standards, you know? I don't know. There's just a lot going on, and so many people were like, hey, you should keep Indi a vampire, you should not keep her a vampire, and like vice versa, and just all these different, you know, thoughts and stuff. I genuinely don't know what to do at this point, and I guess we're just gonna have to kind of play along and see what happens. But my biggest goal is getting back to see Anaya. That is it, because you know, it's a good point. Like, nobody knows that she's gone. Like, she's still in the hospital. Like, how many days later? Don't worry. Amelia is feeding a steady bowl of BS to Brian to keep the questions under wraps. And she doesn't talk to Lavender. She doesn't talk to Jean. So there's really nobody other than Aiden, who, you know, this kind of thing has happened all the time where Indi will go ghost. There's nobody to ask questions because she doesn't have any ties. That's why it was perfect for Amelia to swoop in and get her when she saw the opportunity to do so. Anyway, we're getting a treasure chest because, of course, if we're going to get all of these ingredients to be able to create this concoction that's going to turn Indi back into immortal, if she can't get back her by herself, if she becomes immortal, she has no choice but to get kicked out of Forgotten Hollow. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but you know what I was trying to say. So we have a little treasure chest and we're trying to like hide everything. The only thing that I think we need next is our little plasma fruits, which I do believe today is the day that they will be harvesting. So really excited about that. Now she is going to go and kind of do a little bit of research on her Encyclopedia of Vampirica for a quick moment. And Leroy is feeling very inspired. Today is a good day for him. He actually should be starting school in just a brief moment, but I wanted to go and actually have Nick Ravini wake up from his enclosed tomb. And we are going to actually have him hire a butler because that was one of the things that was also requested and highly suggested because it is a steady flow of your girl Plasma Jane. Every time I think of Plasma Jane, I think of Mary Jane. Which, by the way, I've never done, even though it is legal in the state of Washington. I have never done that. Some people don't believe me. It's hilarious. I've never in my life ever tried it. Not in any form whatsoever. My own mother, who, if you know her, this short little Italian woman, had gummies a couple years ago because my sister had cancer. And so my mom wanted to try them just out of sheer curiosity, which I'm not sure if that's legal, so oops. But I'm dead serious. She tried them. She got deathly freaking sick. Oh my God, there's a whole story behind it, but like, I don't know how easily you all get grossed out, so I'll pause, I'll just stop. But essentially it turned into my mom hysterical in a parking lot of a grocery store, puking her brains out with the flock of crows having a turkey feast on pizza, essentially. Thanksgiving feast, rather. It was a very, very, very eventful day, might I add. So we're just gonna wait for the butler to go ahead and show face. Nick should probably get into something a little more fitting. We're gonna give him his black ensemble here, and he's just kind of waiting. Of course, the reason why it's taken them so freaking long, you guys, to have a butler is because Nick just doesn't trust anybody in his little circle. Like, he is seriously the most cynical person I have ever met. He is so worried that, you know, he's going to appear weak to somebody, that kind of thing. Now this woman does look a little like, you know, like she would work. She would fit the bill. She's a very sweet lady. I don't know if she's strong enough to work here, but we'll go ahead and give it a go. I wanted to give her her very own room, her very own headquarters. So we're actually going to assign this room to her, Ada. I think is what her name is, Ada. Nick is actually going to go and introduce himself to her, and we'll see how it goes. You know, I mean, I feel like Amelia is going to take full freaking advantage of the fact that there is literally a living being in this house at all times, but kind of works out for her. So, you know, I mean, she's not complaining. Speaking of Amelia, let's go ahead and wake up the devil herself with the spiders crawling on the wall. She wants to get to know Frankie. I don't know what it is about Frankie, but you know what? Let's invite over Frankie. Even though he is an elder, I find it very odd that she wants anything to do with him. We're actually going to invite him to hang out with her. You know what? She has a little thing for him, and that's totally fine. I'm gonna make Frankie into a silver fox though. This little, you know, Johnny Knoxville hat that he's got going on. It's not really my thing. But oh, his hip just gave out. That sucks. Okay, so she's going to go and embrace him. I think it's kind of cute that she has, like, a little thing on this side. He's not ugly. He's not at all. He just needs to get, you know, updated, you know, with the 21st century. Is it the 21st or 22nd? I can't even remember. But she's giving him hugs. Let's go ahead and modify him in household. I don't know if I can actually do the full spread, like full-on modifications, but I'm going to do what I can. So we're going to give Frankie a little bit of an update. And I kind of like his name, only because it's, you know, Frankie. I don't know. I think it's great. All right, so I'm not able to give this guy a real makeover. Maybe I can make him into a vampire and age him down a little bit, or at least keep him forever, because, you know, that's just how she is. She's sick like that. She's sick. And you guys got to let me know. Do we think Caleb is going to be the one to help Indigo get back to Anaya? Or do we think that the real hero here is going to be Dallas. Which one? I don't know. I'm trying to give Frankie some dark brows, but for some reason, it's not working. Okay, well, if you want to make a guy 20 times cuter, just throw in a beard, and I swear to you, it'll work. But for some reason, ooh, okay, see, he's not bad. He looks like a Frankie. I just can't stop saying it. If I was Frank, okay, I hear you loud and clear. You're screaming at me. It's coming through my headset. I'm not wearing one, but if it was, it would be, okay? We are going to just kind of dress him. However, I don't want him to make him look like an old pops. But he is an older guy. But I want him to be like one of those dudes. You know that he's got the swagger like Mick Jagger. That kind of dude. I actually think he's actually pretty hot. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what. But Silver Fox much? I think so. Alright, we're going to give him this one. And oh, hello there, Mr. Jockstrap. We are going to put him in some shorts that actually go above the knee. Not that I'm judging, I'm just saying. And let's see what else. Like it, dig it, loves it. Oh, I'm a little confused by this one, but nothing a little styled look can't fix. Professor Sequoia. I actually really like him. He is he's a gloomy geek. And he's also a slob. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm not judging. So belly flop. Oh, I thought I said belly pop. Okay, so now that Frankie has been updated, I do think that we are trying to convince, or we're going to have Amelia convince him to come to the dark side. You know, his immortality is starting to run out. He's starting to experience things that he honestly wishes he wouldn't. And I think at this point, in order for her to keep her true love forever, she's going to turn him into an immortal. He's actually really attractive. And I keep saying that because I'm like surprised that I feel that way. So let's go see if we can turn him into a vampire. And I don't know if he's going to be okay with that or whatever. But why not while we're here? You know, I mean, we could work on other people's aspirations while we're doing the deed. All right, so we are kind of compelling him into allowing it to happen. So it's like almost as if she hasn't even asked him. Okay, I hope that we're turning. Adele doesn't seem. Adele. Okay, you know what? Doesn't seem to be okay with what is happening here. She is being really freaking nosy. See, this is why Ravini did not want a butler, but Amelia insisted that this was going to be the right thing. But this girl can't freaking keep her gosh dang schnazzle to a damn self, so that could actually pose a problem. Alright, so it looks like Frankie now has the vampire virus. We're gonna also go and compliment his appearance a little bit. I'm gonna actually make them an official thing. I think Amelia should totally woohoo in a coffin. Let's do it. What is Indi doing? She's still just really religiously researching this book. Like I said, she's trying to learn the most that she can about her her condition, I guess is as you could call it. So what is he doing? I wanted a woohoo in a coffin, but I don't think he wants to. So I'm gonna go ahead and try. I'm not taking no for a damn answer. See, just poof, puff, puff, pass with your old ass. No, I'm just kidding. Stop, Jed. Alright, try for baby in the coffin. Bish you wish. No, could you imagine if Amelia was to have another baby? That would be crazy. Okay, where is Frankie? We're waiting. Frankie's still mortal. Just be patient. Okay, I just want to do this. Let's do it. Alright, you first. Woo! Come on in there, sexy man. Oh my god, he just landed right on top of her. She is literally about to rock his world. I love her. She's just so damn crazy. Okay, Indi has a cramp in her hand, apparently, and she has read the entire encyclopedia, but we need to hide this. We need to dispose of our findings because, well, I don't want anybody to know what we're trying to do here. You know, we got to keep everything kind of top secret and quiet. Oh, wait, I have 2 books. I have 2 of these. Why? 1 and 2 or just 1? Oh, all 1. Okay. All right, plasma fruit, we need to get it. Dallas, Boswell, I don't know. Dallas or Caleb. They're both a really tough freaking call at this point. I'm actually going to go and send a text to Dallas and see if maybe he would like to hang out. If we could go over to his place a little bit, I may need to get permission from the queen herself because she does not let Indi go anywhere without a little, you know, permission. So what is his problem? He's feeling really, really, really disturbed by everything. And I do genuinely like feel bad that I did that. But I mean, at the same time, you know, the only way I'm going to be with you forever is, well, you know, forever. So we're going to go have a deep conversation with him. We're giving him a hug. And I think it is that time, since we've kind of got what we wanted, to go and have him leave. So Leroy has just received a text. Hey, welcome to the Between Pages Book Club, Leroy. Try starting a gathering. Yeah, honey, we've already done that like several freaking times. But anyway, Amelia's going to go upstairs to check up on Indi. We're going to have her fly here as a bat, and Indi's going to come downstairs and ask if she could go hang out with Dallas. Obviously, Amelia is going to be okay with this because she wants her to fit in as much as possible. Let me see. I'm going to get her into her outfit. I just think she needs to probably get like a serious makeover stat, but she doesn't really have any clothes here just yet, but we're working on it. We are working on it. Oh my God. She's like actually walking him out. I'm cool with that. All right. So let's go and see if she will indeed allow. Oh, she totally walked him out. I actually think she likes him. That's cool. Okay, let's go and see if we can ask. I'm just going to do a heartfelt compliment and pretend like that's her asking. They really do have a very serious bond. Amelia's the kind of a sim you either love or hate, but a lot of you keep telling me you don't trust her. You just don't, and I don't trust her either. She's always been, she's very family oriented, but at the end of the day, you've got to keep in mind, Amelia is only for Amelia, and she will do whatever it takes to make sure that Amelia's needs are put first. It's sickening, it's grotesque, but it's also nothing new. She has just been through so much hurt in her life, trying to protect her family, that I think at some point she's not given up, I wouldn't say, but she definitely isn't. She's kind of lost her sense of morale. Anything goes, you know, she doesn't have that filter anymore because, you know, she's a vampire. So what she thinks is right, it may be wrong, and vice versa, and all that kind of stuff. So Indi does want to kiss somebody, and although I think Dallas would never care about what she looks like, we do kind of want to look somewhat decent. So I'm gonna put her in this little outfit here. We definitely should probably change up her clothes. I don't want her to be here any longer than she needs to be, so therefore hopefully she can go back to her house and wear her own damn clothes. But anyway, we're going to come inside and we're going to go and brighten up Dallas's day a little bit just to see how he's doing. In the comments, I definitely want you guys to tell me, who do you think we should pursue? Who do you think we can trust? Because in the next part, genuinely, I would like to make an escape attempt. Like, I would like to get the out of here so we can go ahead and try our very hardest to see Anaya. And even maybe seek refuge with Brian. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's a possibility, but we definitely need to do our very best to get out of here, because this is just not something she wants right now. And I don't know. I am so confused. Maybe at some point, but for right now, I don't know. So anyway, we're going to go and compliment his appearance a little bit. We are definitely going to try to strengthen this relationship. I'm going to also go and embrace him. I kind of want her to woohoo with him a little bit, but it looks like I think Amani, which is his sister, is going to go upstairs and take a rest in the bed, so that's probably not going to happen, but anyway, she's definitely being very flirty with him, and he's like, whoa, slow it down there, toots. He's like, I like you a lot, but I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and the very last thing I would want to do would be to make your grandfather upset. And she's like, well, what's wrong with me? Are you not single? And he's like, no, I'm totally single. But I think we should take things slow. I don't got time to take things slow, damn it. I need you to kiss me right now. So anyway, I'm going to kind of just be very embarrassed, I guess, to myself. I feel stupid. I feel really stupid, actually. Feeling stupid is kind of an underestimate of how she feels. I almost want to leave, but I don't know if I should. I don't know. I'm just like kind of sitting here awkwardly. I get it. He's actually being a gentleman about it. He's feeling embarrassed too. Okay, you know what? All right, let's go see if we can do a smooth recovery, because the very last thing I want to do is like leave this impression that I'm just trying to throw myself at him. Oh my God, please don't do anything you're not supposed to do right now. Okay, please. yeah, I don't want him thinking I'm just like throwing myself at him. That wasn't my intent. I just wanted him to, I don't know. She's so confused right now, and like she just wants everything to be okay. She'll do anything to get back to Anaya, you guys. And I mean anything. So we'll have to just play the field, see how it goes, and take the path of least resistance. So we're going to go and give him an inside joke. We are going to just spend a little bit of time with him, probably just getting to know him first. I think that, you know, patience is definitely the path we should be taking. Leroy is actually home right now, and he's feeling super duper hungry. He wants to actually invite over Rain for a little bit, so that they can study on homework. His grades are kind of slipping, and that's because he just has a lot of things on his mind. Leroy wants, and as I said before, he wants to just be normal. And I don't know if I exactly did, because I've I've recorded this part like twice. I don't know if I did already tell you guys that you know, Rain's family is kind of considered a lower class than what the Ravinis are used to. So honestly, you know, as being, you know, Nick Ravini's son and the heir of the empire, he wants him to kind of, are you trimming your bush? He wants him to be with somebody who has a little more, you know, a little more social status than Rain, I guess, because they're very normal, and that's like super duper frowned upon here in Forgotten Hollow. So I have no idea, but I'm gonna have Leroy come downstairs. This is like the hangout spot. He's gonna go and invite over Rain. They're gonna work and study on homework, and his goal is to actually have Rain and his dad kind of become acquaintances and be more friendly with each other, and just kind of overall prove Rain to his dad, like, you know, she's good. She's good. But who knows? I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to play it all out and figure out how much of this, you know, each story we're gonna really go through and play in. If that makes any damn sense at all. Is our plasma fruit ready? I think it would be tonight. So Rain's here, and we are going to ask her to hang out. She's feeling a little bit tense today. I'm pretty positive, like, school was just overwhelming, as it always is. Okay, I can hang out for a bit. Essentially what he's trying to do is going to ask her if she can help him out with homework or something like that. And he wants to also speak to Adriel, which I do believe is who Rain is kind of sort of interested in. It's very iffy. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, guys, I do think it is just about time to go ahead and wrap it up here. I know it's a short part, but that is because the next part is going to be hopefully pretty eventful, and we'll be able to finally see Anaya, because Lord knows I miss that little girl more than I miss cheesecake, okay? And if you don't know how much I love cheesecake, well, let's just say is a lot. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you all on the flip side. Bye guys.